Torito, Juan Marquez.
Tiempo, buena suerte, good luck, let's go.
The hard work that Ronnie Shields did in bringing Rock. Now he goes to work again because Shields, all Marquez's trainer, Nacho Beristain, was the man who handled
The man to me one clean blow yet.
ripping Marquez with another left hook. 3 body shots from.
I thought this is what we just see starting about.
Not to mention the well-known cultural.
And are they ever? Diaz. Marquez tries. Round 1 is an all-out war.
Amount of where he's forcing Marquez to back up.
By the way, with the sole exception of his one loss in the camp course of the fight, has always been amazing to behold. If anything, now the pace slows a little bit in the second round as Marquez began uppercut. Body shots by Diaz. I get the hunch that Marquez is going to need that.
And the way that Diaz is punching, he's got his head because his head is up more.
They may be on their feet all the way.
You notice Diaz maximizes strength.
Big left hook to fight his way out of it.
And we've seen this from Marquez. Fire right back. Maybe the truest mark.
You can see the difference in the strength right there.
If Diaz had world
About those reflexes at the age of 35.
given the wars he's been in, and a guy's Marquez has had every once in a while, first couple rounds, against a guy who's looked just a tiny bit.
This pressure is going to probably negate a lot of his cap.
Punch combination by
Diaz that had the boxing world buzzing before his loss to Nate Kemp.
What a will. What determination.
So Marquez is landing playing with his weight is making his punches look more effective because he's forcing Marquez.
In a fight for man only.
Keep using that good jab, though, okay? Stay with that good jab.
And when it gets Marquez on the ropes, Marquez seems to lose his head. Juan Diaz led the more clean shots, just like he's doing right there.
Score, and Diaz is imposing his kind of fight, harder punches.
Well, I think he might be pointed out, is by nature the bigger man and more of a natural is going to do to take away Diaz's left hook, which is landing with.
Surprise, especially, you know, most of the guys from Mexico block the punch and counter punch at the exact same time, and I don't know if he can do that. I mean, Diaz throwing the hook and needs to block it and shoot his counter hook at the exact same.
And finding those moments when Marquez's right hand is slightly dropped.
Has landed the most effective punches towards the end of that round.
Because, you know, he doesn't move Diaz back where when Diaz in his body to move back. But Marquez is landing a lot of clean, effective.
Trying to follow in the footsteps of boxing greats like Let's
go.
Even though they weren't big punchers, but they themselves with their volume of punching and their physical strength.
Marquez on the ropes and catches him again with a left hook as Marquez. Now Marquez will look to land a 3 or 4 punch combination, and he nipped from the left side. Straight right hand. Whoever throws more body punches may ultimately.
Tough fight by him.
Another huge left hook by Diaz.
And putting such mustard on.
I mentioned the body shot disparity, I believe, and is landing them at a high rate. Blood begins to trickle again from the. There, Diaz got an assault. Marquez is beginning to is adjusting by going to the body instead.
Marquez is not setting a trap when he's retreating to the rope.
Diaz just pummels him like you're watching right here. One of them, Marquez does very, very well. He's with that effective aggressiveness and using his size.
Here's an amazing fight. And despite the fact that Marquez twice has already thrown more power punches against Ron in a 12-round fight already.
Diaz took a breather in the 6th, something that correct.
Ronnie hadn't had to work the fight that preceded this, and he'll be. Straight right hands landing for one. hook to come back.
All the way through, you know, because he throws a lot of punches.
Back to its roots, and fans are responding. And now there's a
uppercut from Marquez, which has been maybe his most effective punch.
Equal in cuts now. In the first minute of the 8th round. There comes
that left uppercut between the gloves.
Diaz isn't landing many of these. That cut could pose a problem between rounds. With Rocky Juarez is cut in the first fight, he'll have
Marquez is fighting for the pride of his country. You know, even though they're both, he would die in the ring and leave all the blood that he has in his body. He considers Diaz a half Mexican. He's American Mexican.
This is amazing.
Marquez is a good defensive fighter. Taxes it with the sheer volume of his punches. Even as Marquez sharpshoots.
Urgency level rises.
And you can see now, look like and Marquez's confidence level is starting to grow now.
He's cut in a similar kind of dire way.
Marquez adjusts and comes on.
And he's down.
25 seconds to go. Can the great Diaz with a left hook to back him off? The punch as Diaz could possibly have thrown.
And you know, Mark getting in trouble, but I don't know if Diaz can handle that. Now for the first time, the test is going to be
find that uppercut and start to hammer away at it.
Smart fighter, great adjustments. And I thought this time he would be. And Diaz is starting to grab right now, seeing a little bit. Diaz had his first professional fight. It was in Mexico. And Marquez said he never would dream at that time, especially fighting with Diaz.
He said he was there taunting each other in the ring. Yeah. He's trying to turn the tide through the sheer force.
In between all of us, the referees you heard in this fight, they're probably going to get stopped.
All credit to the first thing he's done in the fight.
In fact, it's Diaz who's had more experience.
And he's fighting in his hometown. A huge uppercut. Down goes Diaz. Can he make it out of the ring? And look at Marquez go to the body. Look at him go to the body and try to set up the
really good young fighter. Knocked out, just might be.
No, that's what you said, and you have good grounds to say that.
Well, let me say, an expert last night who picked Marquez, and at the end of the day is
lightweight warriors in this ring here. Dynamita!
Astonishing show by both fighters. Marquez landing 29 more. Look at that, Juan